Hi and welcome to this wrapping up video log of my journey into darkness. It's now a week ago since I had this immersion week where I set out to meditate 3 hours a day, typically 3 times 1 hour. And I was going to use I'll be inspired by darkness meditation, or the form of meditation also called centering prayer. And I have adjusted it a little bit, but that's really what I wanted to try to do. And if any of you would be interested in knowing more, then a very good place to start is this book. It's written by Thomas Keating and it's called Open Mind, Open Heart. And this is where he's describing, how it came about, this style, what the purpose of it, and again, how deeply Christian this whole method is. And it came out of the whole thing that many people longing for deeper relationships, deeper understanding, and many people sought out different Eastern meditation practices. And they were a group of monks who felt that, well, we have such a rich Christian tradition of meditation and contemplation, we need to find a way to communicate that. And that's what they're trying to do. So when I reflect back on that week, which was a week ago, then it was very much a retreat in the city. I did not go away. I did not have a perfect week where everybody was just taking care of me. I had a normal week, yes, a holiday week, but it was not a week where I was not doing something. It was also a week where in the building where I live, they decided to do a lot of drilling. So I had drilling into the concrete for hours every day. So in no way was it nice and quiet and just easy. It was also a week where, even though I was on holiday, I was still treating some clients. I attended some Zoom teaching. I had to prepare for Zoom teaching. Of course, I had some visits and I saw some friends and family. It was also a week where I was quite tired. I have been through a period where I just had a lot of disturbed sleep at night. So things like that. So it's just it was not one of those weeks where you're just kind of taking out of your everyday life and kind of put down somewhere else and everything is just like paradise. It was just in many ways, a normal week. I still had to clean and cook and all these other things. But it also meant that my experience was earth in reality. It was really contemplation and action. It was really kind of trying to develop my spiritual life, but it was also very much a lived life at the same time during that week. And I really enjoyed that. And I think that was very, very good. I've also experienced that now just doing meditation 20 minutes at a time in some way has become easier, even if I'm still having a lot of thoughts and a lot of things that easily could kind of move me away from what I'm intending to do. I also know that, well, what is 20 minutes when I've done 3 hours? So in some way, having done longer stretches of time also helped me just, my mindset to think, well, 20 minutes, that's nothing. I can easily do that. I had to be careful as well, both during the week and also here this week after, that I don't kind of keep on looking for what was the benefit of this week? What did I get out of it? Because part of the idea of darkness meditation is that we do it no matter what. We do not come with an agenda. We do not come with something that we have to accomplish. We do not come with a prayer list and saying, Lord, please do something here, or give me the right answer or wisdom. The whole idea is actually that we come with our whole lives and just sit with God. Acknowledge that God is in us and with us, that God is just here and real, and God's presence is all what we're seeking, no matter again if we're sensing it or not, but we're just making ourselves available. So I cannot again say that there was these things that I got out of the week. And in many ways, I'm really happy about that, because otherwise, again, I know that I will, both to myself, but also to others, try to sell this idea, because again, these were the benefits. During the week, I've also been thinking about Job, and where the whole debate about Job is also, would Job love God if God had not been gracious to him? And the whole idea of the book of Job is that actually Job still worshipped God, still believed in God, even when things were not going his way. And I think that's really important again. Do we love God for who God is, or do we love God when we get the answers that we want? Because one thing is just very self-centered, and the other thing is self-transcendent, thinking about others, thinking about God, and not just my needs and what I want. John of the Cross is quoted for saying, "Silence is God's first language." I like that. Silence is God's first language. God is speaking even when God is silent. So do we catch that? Do we pick that up? Do we allow that? Or again, is it only in the thunder and the earthquake and everything else that we're looking for the voice of God? In Isaiah 40 verse 31 it says, "Those who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength." So again, the strength comes not from all the activity. Strength comes from waiting, quieting down, being. This whole thing of us being present, first and foremost for ourselves, but also to God. Because often, again, we run away from ourselves through activity, through television, through another series, through Facebook, through Twitter, through, or X, or through Instagram or YouTube, you name it. We run away often from ourselves by filling it with impressions and stimuli. And here, the whole idea is, let's take all these different things away. Let's strip ourselves from all this input and just be. But it's also a week to help me to develop wisdom. And part of the whole idea of Christian meditation is we want to develop wisdom. And in Christian spirituality, there's also the expression of the first, the second, and the third eye. It's quite different to the Eastern way of thinking, but there is actually a Christian tradition for the first, the second, and the third eye. Because part of that is, how do we see deeper, and how do we understand in a deeper way through different kinds of seeing? And the first eye is our physical eye, that what we see, but it's also our thinking. The second eye is our reflection, our reasoning, where we're thinking about the inputs that we get. But the third one, and this is very strongly, I think, to me at least, related to darkness meditation, is where we get intuitive understanding. We understand the calm presence of God. And actually, even when I treat patients on their massage table and work with them, no matter if it's a physical thing they want me to help them with, or if it's a psychological thing, or both, I try to actually implement this three-eye thinking. What do I see? What do I feel? What do I think about that? But also, what do I intuitively pick up as that person's body and my body speaks to each other? As their presence speaks to my presence. How can we for this moment, how can I in this moment know something that we did not say through words, but it could help this person to actually move on in life, deal with their pain, deal with suffering, or even just normal questions of life. So this has been an exciting week for me. And I'm glad that I've had a long preparation time in doing it for just 20 minutes, but I'm also really loved having this immersion week of 3 hours of meditation every day for 7 days. And I'm looking forward to continue darkness meditation, because it really made a difference in my life, in the sense that it's made the difference that I don't have to have answers for everything. I don't have to judge everything. I don't have to just know a word of knowledge about what to do next, but I can learn, and it's helping me to teach me to live in the now and just enjoy this moment, no matter if something is happening or not. And that is a great gift. God bless you.